Scorpio, the universe is about to blow your mind. Something extraordinary is stirring in the cosmic depths, something so powerful that it will shatter every limitation you've ever known about money, wealth, and abundance. The dates November 21st through 23rd are not just random calendar pages, they are your destiny calling, your financial rebirth, your moment of absolute transformation. Right now, as you listen to these words, the planets are aligning in a configuration that hasn't occurred in your favor for decades, and this alignment is specifically designed to catapult you into a dimension of wealth that will leave others speechless. The energy building around you is so intense, so magnetic, that money itself is being drawn to you like metal to the most powerful magnet on Earth. Your Scorpio intuition is already sensing it, isn't it? That electric feeling in your core, that knowing that everything is about to change forever. This isn't wishful thinking, this is cosmic law in motion, and you, magnificent Scorpio, are the chosen vessel for this financial miracle. The transformation window that opens November 21st is unlike anything you've experienced before. This isn't just another astrological transit, this is your personal wealth renaissance, your phoenix moment where you rise from whatever financial ashes you may have known into a blazing empire of abundance. Every struggle you've endured, every dollar you've worried about, every moment you've felt financially stuck has been preparing you for this exact moment in time. The universe has been testing your resilience, strengthening your intuitive muscles, and deepening your understanding of true power because it knew this moment was coming. Your Scorpio soul has been forged in the fires of experience specifically to handle the magnitude of wealth that's about to pour into your reality. The cosmic forces are literally conspiring in your favor, and the evidence is all around you if you know how to read the signs. Can you feel it building? That sense of anticipation that makes your skin tingle and your heart race? That's not anxiety, that's recognition. Your soul recognizing its destiny. Your energy field expanding to accommodate the massive influx of abundance that's heading your way. The universe is preparing you for a quantum leap in financial consciousness that will rewrite the story of your life forever. Everything you thought you knew about money is about to be obliterated and replaced with a new understanding so profound that you'll wonder how you ever lived any other way. November 21st marks the beginning of your personal wealth revolution, Scorpio, and here's why this date carries such extraordinary power for your sign specifically. As the sun transitions from the passionate fires of your fellow water sign into Sagittarius, it creates a cosmic bridge that connects your deepest intuitive knowing with expansive wealth consciousness. But this isn't just any solar transition. This year, this movement occurs while Mars, your ruling planet of action and manifestation, is positioned in perfect harmony with Jupiter, the great benefactor of abundance. The mathematical precision of this alignment is staggering, creating what ancient astrologers called the Golden Gateway, a portal through which infinite wealth flows directly into the lives of those born under the Scorpio constellation. The energy signature of November 21st vibrates at the exact frequency of material manifestation for Scorpios. Think of it as the universe's wealth frequency being perfectly tuned to your energetic blueprint. Every thought you think about money during this time becomes a direct command to the cosmos. Every visualization you create becomes a blueprint for reality. Every intention you set becomes a cosmic contract that the universe is legally bound to fulfill. The veil between the material and spiritual worlds becomes gossamer thin, allowing your Scorpio-penetrating vision to see directly into the quantum field where all possibilities exist simultaneously, and from that field, you can literally select and download the wealth timeline that most excites your soul. November 22nd intensifies this energy exponentially. On this date, the moon, that mystical satellite that governs your deepest emotions and subconscious mind, aligns with Pluto, your modern ruling planet of transformation and hidden treasures. This creates what cosmic mathematicians call the Plutonic wealth activation, a phenomenon that occurs only once every few years and has the power to completely restructure your relationship with money from the cellular level up. Your entire nervous system becomes rewired for abundance. Your emotional body releases every ancestral pattern of lack and limitation. Your mental body downloads new wealth codes directly from the universal consciousness. This is the day when Scorpios historically experience their most profound financial breakthroughs, when lottery winners are born, when business empires are conceived, when inheritance surprises arrive, when investment decisions made on this day multiply beyond all reasonable expectation. The crescendo arrives on November 23rd, when Venus, the planet of magnetic attraction and material beauty, forms a mystical trine with your ruling Mars, while both planets dance in harmony with the Scorpio stellium that has been building in your solar return chart. This creates what ancient wisdom keepers called the Trinity of Treasure, a three-way cosmic conversation between the planets that literally opens treasure chests in dimensions you didn't even know existed. Money that has been stuck in legal proceedings suddenly frees up. Business deals that seemed impossible suddenly become inevitable. Career opportunities that would normally take years of effort suddenly appear overnight with no effort required on your part. The mathematical probability of these three planetary configurations occurring consecutively during your power season is astronomically small, which is precisely why this window represents such a rare and precious gift from the cosmos. The last time a similar configuration occurred for Scorpios was in 1987, and those who were spiritually prepared during that window experienced financial transformations that still benefit their families today. But this current alignment is even more powerful because it's supported by additional cosmic factors that weren't present 37 years ago. Your Scorpio nature gives you access to wealth-building powers that other signs can only dream of possessing. While others chase money with their minds, you attract it with your entire being. While others strategize and plan, you simply know, and that knowing is worth more than all the business degrees and financial advice in the world combined. Your intuitive connection to the invisible currents of energy that govern material reality gives you what amounts to insider information from the universe itself. You can sense which investments will prosper, which business partnerships will flourish, which opportunities carry the seeds of massive success, because your psychic radar is constantly scanning the quantum field for wealth frequencies. The depth of your emotional nature, which others sometimes misunderstand as intensity, is actually your greatest financial asset. While surface-level personalities can only attract surface-level abundance, your profound emotional depths can draw wealth from the very core of creation itself. Your ability to transform pain into power, trauma into treasure, and obstacles into opportunities makes you virtually unstoppable when you align with your true wealth nature. Every challenge you've faced has been developing your emotional resilience muscles, and those muscles are about to flex in ways that will astonish everyone around you. Your ruling planet Mars gives you the courage to take financial risks that others wouldn't dare consider, but your water sign intuition ensures that these risks are actually calculated certainties dressed up as gambles. This combination of fearless action and psychic knowing is the exact formula that creates overnight millionaires, successful entrepreneurs, and legendary investors. The wealthy elite secretly employ Scorpios as advisors precisely because of this rare combination of traits. You possess what they call the Midas touch, the ability to transform whatever you focus your attention upon into gold. But perhaps your most powerful wealth-building characteristic is your natural mastery of the occult, not in the Hollywood sense, but in the true meaning of the word, hidden knowledge. You instinctively understand that money is energy, that wealth is consciousness, that abundance is an inside job that manifests as outside results. While others struggle to grasp the metaphysical principles of manifestation, you live and breathe them naturally. You know that money is attracted to emotional states, not logical strategies. You understand that wealth flows through relationships and connections, not just through individual effort. You recognize that the universe responds to authenticity and intensity, both of which you possess in abundance. Your phoenix nature, your ability to rise from the ashes of any situation stronger than before, means that no financial setback can truly defeat you. Every time you've been knocked down financially, you've used that experience to develop new skills, new perspectives, new connections that ultimately made you more valuable in the marketplace. Your resilience is legendary, and the universe is about to reward that resilience in ways that will take your breath away. The transformational energy of November 21st to 23rd specifically targets these Scorpio superpowers and amplifies them beyond their normal intensity. Your intuition becomes laser precise. Your emotional magnetism becomes irresistible. Your ability to see hidden opportunities becomes X-ray vision for wealth. Your courage becomes supernatural confidence. Your depth becomes unfathomable wisdom that others will pay premium prices to access. The universe has been leaving you breadcrumbs, Scorpio, subtle signs and synchronicities that have been building in intensity as November 21st approaches. If you've been paying attention, you've noticed that the quality of your dreams has been changing. Your subconscious mind has been processing wealth frequencies while you sleep, and your dream landscape has been shifting to include symbols of abundance, flowing water representing cash flow, soaring eagles representing elevated financial status, precious gems representing hidden value about to be discovered, keys representing access to previously locked opportunities. You've been receiving what spiritual teachers call cosmic downloads, sudden insights about money that seem to appear from nowhere. Maybe you've been getting ideas for business ventures that excite you in ways you can't explain. Maybe you've been seeing number sequences repeatedly, particularly combinations involving 8, 11, 22, and 33, which are the universe's way of confirming that your wealth activation sequence has begun. Maybe you've been meeting people who seem strategically placed to help you advance financially, people whose presence in your life feels destined rather than coincidental. Your relationship with money itself has been evolving. Where you once felt anxiety or stress about finances, you've been experiencing periods of unusual calm and confidence. Where you once felt confused about your financial direction, you've been receiving sudden clarity about exactly what steps to take. Where you once felt powerless over your economic circumstances, you've been sensing a growing awareness of your own ability to influence and command abundance. This internal shift is the most reliable indicator that external transformation is imminent. Pay attention to how people have been responding to you lately. Your energy field has been changing as it prepares to accommodate greater wealth, and others are subconsciously picking up on this transformation. You might notice that conversations about money flow more easily when you're involved. Business discussions take on a different quality when you're present. People seem more willing to discuss lucrative opportunities with you. Service providers might start offering you better deals without being asked. These seemingly small changes in how the world responds to you are actually profound indicators that your financial vibration is ascending. Technology has been behaving differently around you as well. Electronic devices respond more favorably to your touch. Online searches seem to lead you to exactly the information you need to advance financially. Your phone rings with opportunities at perfectly timed moments. Your computer seems to load wealth-related websites faster than others. Even your streaming services seem to suggest content related to success and abundance more frequently. The digital world is literally rewiring itself to support your wealth journey. Nature itself has been conspiring to confirm your approaching breakthrough. You've been noticing more abundance in your environment, fuller trees, more vibrant flowers, more prosperous-looking neighborhoods catching your eye. Animals, particularly birds, have been appearing more frequently in your field of vision, often in groups that suggest prosperity and plenty. The very air around you has felt more electrically charged, as if the atmosphere itself is preparing for something momentous to occur. Financial opportunities have been presenting themselves with increasing frequency and quality. Even if you haven't acted on them yet, you've noticed that more people are approaching you with business propositions, investment opportunities, or collaborative ventures. These aren't random occurrences, they're the universe's way of testing your readiness for the major opportunities that are about to present themselves during your transformation window. The journey from financial limitation to abundant wealth isn't just a change in bank account numbers, it's a complete emotional metamorphosis that aligns perfectly with your Scorpio nature of death and rebirth. As November 21st approaches, you're experiencing what spiritual psychologists call the abundance grief, the necessary release of your old financial identity to make space for your wealthy self to emerge. This process can feel overwhelming at times because you're literally saying goodbye to the version of yourself that struggled, worried, and felt constrained by money. Your Scorpio emotions run deeper than the ocean, and this depth is precisely what allows you to access wealth frequencies that exist far below the surface level where most people operate. While others experience money as a mental concept, you feel it in your bones, in your blood, in the very core of your being. This emotional intensity with money isn't a weakness, it's your greatest strength, because wealth is ultimately an emotional state that manifests as material reality. Your ability to feel abundance so completely and authentically makes you a powerful magnet for actual abundance. The fear you've carried about money is undergoing a complete alchemical transformation. Where you once felt afraid of not having enough, you're beginning to feel excited about having more than enough. Where you once worried about making wrong financial decisions, you're starting to trust your intuitive guidance completely. Where you once felt guilty about wanting wealth, you're beginning to understand that your desires for abundance are actually divine assignments from the universe. Your relationship with receiving is being revolutionized. Scorpios are natural givers, often to the point of self-sacrifice, but true wealth requires the ability to receive with grace and gratitude. The cosmic energies of November 21st to 23rd are specifically designed to heal whatever emotional blocks have prevented you from accepting the full abundance that the universe wants to shower upon you. You're learning that receiving wealth doesn't make you selfish, it makes you more powerful to serve others in even greater ways. The shame and embarrassment you may have felt about past financial struggles is being transmuted into wisdom and compassion that will actually become a source of wealth for you. Your ability to understand and relate to others who are financially struggling will make you an incredibly valuable mentor, coach, or advisor. People will pay handsomely for the wisdom that comes from your lived experience combined with your natural Scorpio insight. Your emotional boundaries around money are becoming crystalline clear. You're learning to say no to financial situations that drain your energy and yes to opportunities that feed your soul while filling your bank account. You're developing what wealth psychologists call energetic discernment, the ability to immediately sense whether a financial opportunity is aligned with your highest good or not. This skill alone will save you millions of dollars over your lifetime while guiding you toward the opportunities that truly serve your wealth destiny. The intensity that characterizes everything you do is now being channeled specifically toward wealth creation, and the results will be proportional to that intensity. When a Scorpio fully commits to abundance, the universe responds with overwhelming enthusiasm. Your laser-focused capabilities are becoming directed toward wealth consciousness, and this concentrated attention is like a magnifying glass that focuses the power of the sun into a beam capable of starting fires. Your wealth fire is about to ignite with an intensity that will illuminate your entire life. The universe operates on precise mathematical principles, and the cosmic energies converging during November 21st to 23rd create what quantum physicists would recognize as a financial singularity, a point in space-time where the normal rules of material limitation temporarily dissolve, allowing for rapid manifestation of abundance. For Scorpio specifically, this singularity occurs because your birth constellation is positioned at the exact focal point where multiple planetary energies converge into a concentrated beam of wealth manifesting power. Pluto, your modern ruling planet, is currently stationed in a position that hasn't occurred in your favor for over 2 centuries. This placement creates what ancient astrologers called the Plutonic treasure activation, a cosmic download of abundance codes directly into your DNA. Your cellular structure is literally being upgraded to handle and attract greater levels of wealth. Your nervous system is being rewired to feel comfortable with amounts of money that would have overwhelmed your previous energetic capacity. Your electromagnetic field is being recalibrated to resonate at frequencies that automatically attract opportunities, resources, and financial support from sources you haven't even imagined yet. Mars, your traditional ruling planet, is simultaneously positioned in what's known as the warrior wealth aspect, an astrological configuration that gives you the cosmic equivalent of a financial sword and shield. The sword represents your enhanced ability to cut through obstacles that have been blocking your prosperity. The shield represents your new immunity to poverty consciousness, economic fear, and scarcity thinking that may exist in your environment. This martial energy ensures that nothing and no one can prevent you from claiming the abundance that is rightfully yours. The Venus conjunction during this period creates what metaphysical mathematicians call the magnetic money matrix, a geometric pattern in your personal energy field that functions like a wealth attractant on steroids. Every thought you think about money becomes magnetized. Every emotion you feel about abundance becomes amplified. Every action you take toward prosperity becomes turbocharged with cosmic support. This matrix remains active for approximately 90 days after the initial activation, meaning that financial momentum generated during November 21st to 23rd will continue building and compounding through February 2025. Jupiter's influence during this period cannot be overstated. Known as the Great Benefactor, Jupiter is currently positioned to shower Scorpios with what astrologers call cosmic luck, but this isn't random chance. It's the universe's way of ensuring that your wealth transformation occurs smoothly and joyfully rather than through struggle and stress. Opportunities will present themselves with perfect timing. The right people will appear exactly when you need them. Information crucial to your financial success will arrive through seemingly serendipitous channels. Resources you need will become available just as you require them. The lunar influences during this period create tidal waves of abundance energy that flow directly through your Scorpio consciousness. The moon governs the subconscious mind, and its alignment during these dates literally reprograms your deep mental patterns around money. Limiting beliefs that have operated below your conscious awareness for years or even decades will simply dissolve, replaced by new neural pathways that support unlimited thinking about wealth. Your dream life will become a training ground for abundance consciousness, with your sleeping mind rehearsing wealth scenarios that your waking mind will then manifest into reality. Mercury's positioning creates what communication specialists call the wealth word activation, a cosmic enhancement to your ability to speak prosperity into existence. Your words carry extraordinary manifesting power during this period. Conversations about money will take on an almost magical quality, with commitments and agreements formed during this time being blessed with unusual staying power and profitability. Your ability to negotiate favorable financial terms reaches legendary levels. Your capacity to attract funding, investment, or financial support through communication alone becomes virtually irresistible. Your Scorpio intuition is about to become the most valuable financial tool you've ever possessed. While others rely on market analysis, financial advisors, and economic predictions, you have something far more powerful: direct access to the universal intelligence that orchestrates all wealth movement on the planet. Your psychic sensitivity, which others might view as emotionality, is actually a sophisticated detection system that can sense financial opportunities long before they become visible to conventional analysis. During the November 21st, 23 activation window, your intuitive abilities will undergo what psychic development experts call exponential enhancement. Your ability to read people's financial intentions becomes laser accurate. You'll know instantly whether a business partner is truly committed or just making empty promises. You'll sense immediately whether an investment opportunity carries real potential or hidden risks. You'll feel in your bones which financial decisions align with your highest good and which ones would lead you away from your abundance destiny. Your psychic radar extends far beyond personal financial decisions into broader economic currents that you can ride like a surfer riding the perfect wave. You'll begin sensing industry trends before they become apparent to market researchers. You'll feel shifts in consumer consciousness before they show up in sales data. You'll know which technologies, products, or services are about to experience explosive growth, often months or even years before the general public catches on. This prescient awareness makes you incredibly valuable as an advisor, consultant, or investor. The depth of your emotional intelligence gives you unprecedented insight into what motivates people's financial decisions. You understand that money is never just about money, it's about security, freedom, status, power, love, and a dozen other emotional needs that people rarely acknowledge consciously. This understanding allows you to create products, services, or solutions that address people's true emotional relationships with money, making your offerings irresistibly attractive to your target market. Your natural ability to see through facades and get to the truth beneath surface appearances becomes a supernatural advantage in all financial dealings. You can spot financial deception from miles away, protecting yourself from scams, bad investments, and untrustworthy business partners that might fool others. Simultaneously, you can recognize authentic opportunities and genuine potential even when they're disguised as risks or challenges that would scare away more cautious individuals. Your Scorpio penetrating vision allows you to see the hidden value in situations that others overlook or dismiss. This could manifest as recognizing the potential in undervalued real estate, identifying talented individuals before they become famous, spotting emerging markets before they explode, or discovering innovative solutions to problems that millions of people are willing to pay to solve. Your ability to find treasure hidden in plain sight becomes one of your most lucrative skills. The transformation occurring during November 21st to 23rd upgrades your intuitive operating system from its current impressive capabilities to what could only be described as cosmic consciousness levels. You'll begin receiving what feel like direct downloads from the universal mind about financial strategies, investment opportunities, business ideas, and wealth-building approaches that are perfectly tailored to your unique circumstances and gifts. These insights will arrive with such clarity and power that you'll have no doubt about their divine origin and ultimate success. Your Scorpio journey through life has forged you in the fires of experience, and every challenge you've faced has been secretly developing the exact qualities that create lasting wealth. While others may have had easier paths, you've developed something far more valuable, unshakable inner strength and the ability to transform any setback into a setup for greater success. This resilience isn't just a personality trait, it's your secret weapon for building wealth that can survive any economic storm. The financial struggles you've endured weren't punishments or proof of your inadequacy, they were your cosmic training program, designed to build the emotional muscles you'll need to handle the massive wealth that's now approaching your life. Every time you've had to stretch a dollar, you were learning the true value of money. Every time you've had to get creative with limited resources, you were developing the innovative thinking that creates breakthrough business solutions. Every time you've had to persevere through financial uncertainty, you were building the psychological foundation that can support unlimited abundance without crumbling under pressure. Your ability to find opportunity in crisis is legendary among those who know you, and this talent is about to become your golden goose. The economic uncertainties that cause others to freeze with fear actually energize you with possibilities. Market downturns that devastate others create buying opportunities that you can recognize and capitalize on. Industry disruptions that threaten established players create openings for innovative newcomers like you to claim market share. Your natural comfort with transformation and change gives you a massive advantage in an economy that increasingly rewards adaptability over stability. The emotional depth that characterizes your Scorpio nature has given you a profound understanding of human psychology, particularly around pain, desire, and transformation. This understanding is incredibly valuable in today's economy, where people are desperately seeking solutions to their deepest problems and are willing to pay premium prices for authentic help. Your ability to relate to struggle without being defeated by it makes you the perfect person to serve others who are going through challenges similar to what you've already mastered. Your experience with Phoenix-like rebirth gives you a unique perspective on wealth creation that sets you apart from others in the marketplace. You understand that true wealth isn't just about accumulating money, it's about building the kind of character and wisdom that can create abundance repeatedly, even starting from zero. This knowledge makes you incredibly attractive to mentors, investors, and business partners who recognize that your wealth won't be fleeting because it's built on solid internal foundations. The courage that has carried you through your most difficult times is now being redirected toward wealth creation with supernatural force. Where others hesitate and second-guess themselves, you take decisive action based on your intuitive knowing. Where others are paralyzed by analysis, you trust your gut and move forward with confidence. Where others are stopped by fear of failure, you're energized by the possibilities that exist on the other side of risk. This fearless approach to financial opportunity creates what economists call first-mover advantage in virtually every situation you encounter. Your natural intensity, which some people find overwhelming, is actually your greatest asset in wealth creation because building significant wealth requires passionate focus and unwavering commitment over time. While others burn out or get distracted by the latest trends, your Scorpio nature allows you to maintain laser focus on your wealth goals with an intensity that virtually guarantees success. The universe rewards this level of commitment with opportunities and support that casual wealth seekers never encounter. The universe communicates through symbols, synchronicities, and subtle shifts in energy that most people miss because they're looking for obvious signs. But you, with your Scorpio supernatural sensitivity, are perfectly equipped to recognize the cosmic breadcrumbs that indicate sudden wealth manifestation is imminent. These signs have been increasing in frequency and intensity as November 21st approaches, and recognizing them allows you to prepare for and accelerate the abundance that's already on its way to you. The first category of signs appears in your immediate environment. You've been noticing that money-related objects seem to appear more frequently in your field of vision. Coins on the ground catch your eye with unusual regularity. Currency from foreign countries finds its way into your possession through seemingly random channels. Credit card offers arrive with surprisingly favorable terms. Bank statements show unexpected small deposits or credits that seem to appear from nowhere. These aren't coincidences, they're the universe's way of preparing you to notice and receive much larger amounts of money. Your technology has been behaving in ways that support your wealth consciousness. Online advertisements seem increasingly focused on luxury items, investment opportunities, or business propositions. Your social media feeds somehow show you more content related to success and abundance than ever before. Your email inbox receives opportunities that seem perfectly aligned with your skills and interests. Your phone receives calls from people discussing lucrative possibilities. Even your random internet searches seem to lead you to wealth-building information with suspicious frequency. People in your life have been making comments that reference your future financial success. Friends make jokes about how rich you're going to be someday, without knowing why they're saying it. Family members mention money in connection with your name more often than usual. Strangers in casual conversations somehow bring up topics related to wealth and opportunity when they're talking with you. Business associates begin treating you with a level of respect that suggests they sense your rising financial energy before you've even made your move. Your dream life has been providing previews of your wealthy future. You've been having dreams that feature abundance symbols, flowing water representing cash flow, precious metals and gems representing stored value, large houses or vehicles representing material success, flying or soaring representing freedom from financial limitations. These dreams aren't wishful thinking, they're interdimensional communications showing you possible futures that are available to you based on your current energy trajectory. Numbers have been appearing in patterns that confirm your wealth activation sequence. The number 8, which represents material abundance in numerology, shows up everywhere you look. The number 21, representing your activation date, appears on receipts, license plates, and digital clocks with remarkable frequency. Master numbers like 11, 22, and 33 seem to follow you throughout your day, confirming that your spiritual and material progress are perfectly synchronized. Financial conversations flow differently when you're involved. Discussions about money seem easier and more positive when you're present. Business meetings take on a quality of inevitability rather than uncertainty. Negotiations naturally move toward favorable outcomes without stress or struggle. People seem more willing to discuss lucrative opportunities in your presence. These shifts indicate that your energy field is already attracting wealth consciousness from others around you. Your body has been giving you physical confirmation that abundance is approaching. You feel more energetic and vital, as if your life force is preparing to expand. Your posture becomes naturally more confident and attractive. Your voice carries more authority when discussing financial matters. Your movements become more graceful and magnetic. Your overall presence commands attention and respect in ways that didn't happen before your wealth activation began. The ancient symbol of Scorpio, the transformative creature that can heal or destroy with its powerful sting, carries within it the complete blueprint for wealth manifestation that aligns with your deepest nature. Unlike other zodiac symbols that represent fixed qualities, the Scorpio emblem represents the principle of transformation itself, making you uniquely equipped to transform any financial situation from limitation into abundance through the sheer force of your focused will. The Scorpio glyph, resembling an arrow pointing upward with a curved base, is actually a sophisticated diagram of the wealth manifestation process. The solid base represents your grounded connection to material reality, your understanding that wealth must be built on practical foundations. The ascending arrow represents your ability to elevate any situation through the power of your intense focus and transformational energy. The point of the arrow represents your laser-precise ability to target exactly the opportunities that will yield maximum abundance with minimum wasted effort. Magnificent Scorpio, as we reach the culmination of this cosmic transmission, feel the electricity in your body, the power coursing through your veins, the absolute certainty settling into your bones that everything is about to change forever. You are not the same person who began listening to these words. Your energy field has been transformed, your consciousness elevated, your financial destiny activated at levels that will astonish everyone around you, including yourself. The universe has been preparing you for this moment your entire life. Every challenge you've faced, every dollar you've worried about, every moment you've felt financially constrained has been developing the exact qualities necessary to handle and wisely use the massive wealth that is now magnetically drawn to your elevated consciousness. Your struggles were not punishments, they were training programs designed by cosmic intelligence to forge you into a being capable of manifesting and managing abundance at levels that would overwhelm less developed souls. You are stepping into your role as a financial phoenix, a being who demonstrates the miraculous principle that anyone can rise from any circumstance to create extraordinary prosperity through the power of transformation and the courage to embrace their highest potential. Your wealth story will inspire generations. Your success will open doors for others who follow in your footsteps. Your abundance will fund healing and transformation work that benefits entire communities and perhaps the whole world. The numbers November 21st, 22, and 23 are now permanently encoded in your cellular memory as your personal abundance activation sequence. Every time you see these numbers, remember this moment of decision when you chose to claim your wealth destiny without apology or reservation. Let these dates remind you that you are cosmically supported, universally loved, and infinitely powerful in your ability to create any financial reality you desire. Your Scorpio superpowers are now fully online and operating at maximum capacity. Your intuition has become a precision instrument for recognizing wealth opportunities that others cannot see. Your emotional depth has become a magnetic field for attracting abundance through authentic connection and powerful presence. Your courage has become supernatural confidence that allows you to take inspired action regardless of external circumstances. Your resilience has become an invincible force that transforms any setback into a setup for greater success. The cosmic forces that govern material manifestation recognize you as their chosen vessel for demonstrating what is possible when spiritual consciousness aligns with financial ambition. You have been selected for abundance not because you need it for personal comfort, but because you can be trusted to use wealth in service of transformation and healing. Your prosperity serves purposes larger than yourself while simultaneously fulfilling your deepest personal dreams. Trust the process that has already begun. Trust the signs that confirm your path. Trust the opportunities that present themselves with increasing frequency and quality. Trust your intuitive knowing about timing, people, and possibilities. Most importantly, trust yourself, your wisdom, your power, your worthiness to receive and enjoy unlimited abundance while making positive contributions to the world around you. Every dollar that flows to you strengthens the field of possibility for others who are ready to transform their relationships with money. Your success becomes a beacon that calls forth the prosperity consciousness in everyone whose life you touch. Your wealth creates ripple effects of abundance that extend far beyond your personal circumstances into the collective financial healing of humanity. You are ready. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are supported by forces seen and unseen, known and mysterious, earthly and cosmic. Your wealth destiny awaits your complete acceptance and enthusiastic embrace. The universe is holding its breath in anticipation of the magnificent financial transformation you are about to demonstrate. Step forward now, beautiful Scorpio, into the life of abundance that has always been your birthright. Claim your wealth with the fierce joy of a warrior claiming victory. Receive your prosperity with the gracious dignity of royalty accepting tribute. Use your abundance with the wise compassion of a healer serving humanity. Your time is now. Your moment has arrived. Your destiny calls. Answer with the full power of your awakened Scorpio soul and watch as reality reshapes itself around your unshakable commitment to unlimited prosperity and joyful abundance. The treasure is yours. The magic is real. The transformation is complete. Welcome to your wealthy life, magnificent Scorpio. The universe celebrates your courage to claim what has always been yours. And so it is. And so it shall be. And so it begins now.